Good morning everyone, Luke here, your average Aussie Joe, and welcome back 2021, my first video of the year. Took a little break over Christmas and New Year's, just been busy working and with family, doing stuff around the house. But I'm back, and as you've probably seen from the video before, or even the title, I'm now officially just over a year smoke-free, and I just am overwhelmed with how awesome that feels. It's unbelievable to be at this point thinking back how over the last year and everything that's happened. Along with that as well, I've been alcohol free as well for the same time. So I thought I'd take the opportunity today to go back and talk to you about that experience and what led me to it and how I did it all. The story starts back 5 years ago when my wife first got pregnant with our firstborn. I was obviously smoking back then. I have been smoking for quite a while. When we found out that she was pregnant, I decided that that was it for me. I was going to quit smoking. I'm going to have a child. Don't really want her around, the smoke and the smell and everything that goes with it. I stopped smoking, and that lasted probably about 4 weeks, to be honest. That was the first attempt. The second attempt was when my daughter was actually born, and that went a little better. I managed to get 3, maybe 4 months of no smoking, and then again, I can't remember why, but I started back up stupidly, and this went on for the next 4 years. I would quit for a period of time, be feeling good, and then something would happen and I would start smoking again. And I guess it's just that battle of, within yourself, trying to get to that point where you can be smoke free. It's really not easy. It was one of the toughest things I've done. New Year's Eve last year, I was onto myself and thinking within myself of how I kept going back to smoking and what was happening and what I could do to fix that problem. The solution I came up with is I found that there was a bit of a pattern within myself. And the pattern was that every time I would quit smoking, I could do it for a period of time, but then as soon as I went out and got a drink with the boys at the pub, or went out camping, had a drink, I would feel like having a smoke. So it was that alcohol factor that was leading me back to smoking. I decided that I would quit smoking, and at the same time I would quit alcohol. And I thought at that time that if I did both at the same time, then I wouldn't get drunk and have the temptation of wanting a smoke at the same time. And turned out that I was right on the money. That was exactly what was happening. The first fortnight, the first 13 days really was the hardest for me. I can just remember having just aches and pains, although just my whole body, constant headaches, really massive withdrawals, and just wanting to have a smoke, even have a drink in those first 13 days. One of the hardest parts of it was the sleeping. I couldn't get a good night's sleep for that first 13 nights, basically. That was really tough. I really had to push through that. The things I did to help me along that was I started walking every day and started drinking a lot more water. And then I can remember on the 13th night, I finally got a good night's sleep. And the next day I woke up, I felt so much better. And really from there, it just kept getting easier and easier. Probably by the 6th month mark, I didn't feel like having a smoke at all. I could even be around other people smoking and not feel tempted or not feel like I needed to have a smoke. My plan was to make it to the 1 year mark And once I got to that, I was going to have a drink. I was going to celebrate, and yeah, I'd done it. I'd done the year. So that was New Year's Eve. I ended up actually working New Year's Eve, funnily enough. But when I got to that point, I didn't feel like having a drink. I definitely didn't feel like having a smoke, which was great. My mission was accomplished. But the funny thing is that the drinking part, I just wasn't interested. Over the year of not drinking, I really didn't miss out on anything. I still caught up with friends, I still went to the pub, I still went to a wedding, still went to birthdays, and the whole time not having a drink and not feeling left out or not feeling like I needed to drink to enjoy those things with friends and family and life. So I don't know. I can't say that I will never have a drink again. I can definitely say I'll never have a smoke again, but I don't know, we'll see what happens. I'm sure at some point I'll feel like having a drink, but for now, still going strong. My main message with this, if you are trying to quit smoking and you are struggling, is to try and find that factor that really makes you want to smoke. I know some people that's having a coffee really wants them to have a smoke, or or stress makes them want to have a smoke, or whatever it is. Have a real good look at yourself. Have a good think about it. If you are wanting to quit and you have tried a few times, like myself, and gone back to it, work out what's leading you to that and try and stop both for a while and see how that works for you. I'd love to hear back from you if you are trying to quit, or if you have quit, how that went. Leave a comment. Let's some cheerleaders in the comments for everyone, and hopefully I hope that even one person can watch this and get something from it. So if you have, thank you very much, and I wish you all the best. Please like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. And I hope to see you back next time for the next video. Cheers, bye.